going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You can see behind me and by the title, this is what we're going to be working on today. Pretty sure you guys seen this car on the channel before, or probably on my Instagram. If you haven't, I'm gonna give you a little walk around. So this is my 2010 Toyota Camry. I've had it for about 2.5 years now. Been working on it for a while. Today we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna be trying to make these taillights, actually, the original taillights. I'm gonna try to make them into clear taillights, or probably use these taillights and just use the lenses off the original ones. But let's get right into it. Like I said, we'll start taking these apart and see where I get to. Alright guys, so the taillights are off. I went ahead and I'm gonna be working on just the center ones for now, since they're a little easier to work on. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, is I was gonna reuse these and just tint the corner of these, but I went ahead and opened this one. This one I did it off camera, guys, but I'm gonna show you guys on this one how to open it. A lot of people do it in the oven. I don't like to do the oven thing because I don't trust myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the heat gun and some flatheads and try to pry it just like I did this one. Hopefully it comes out the same way. Let's go ahead and see.
What have I done?
Alright guys, after a lot of patience and a failed attempt at opening the aftermarket ones, kind of cracked here on the top. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just gonna glue it back because I'm just gonna mess with the original ones for now, because I need some tail lights just in case the original ones don't come out how I want them. I'll just put these back on. So for now, I'm not gonna mess with these. I'm not gonna try to take these apart. I'm just gonna go ahead and mess with the original ones. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away. I didn't record much of this one because I wanted to see if I was gonna be able to open it. Basically, this one, since it was so crispy, I just heated it up till I heard it kind of like crackling. Then I just softly pried it with the flathead all around the corners until it like gave me a space to put my finger in, and then I just kept prying until I was able to just pull the whole thing off. And I got it off in one piece, guys. Check it out. It did rip some of the material off here where it's like missing, but I'm gonna reseal it anyways. And this whole corner trim here that's red is gonna be repainted. I'm gonna repaint all this to silver in order to get that clear effect. But yeah, once you guys take them apart, they're gonna look like this. And this piece here, this reflector and this red part here, should come off fairly easy, which will give you that silver clear effect. I did it on this one over here. These pieces came off. This is the middle one. See how it's just all clear, no red on it. The only red is this corner here, which, like I said, I'm gonna sand it down and then just paint it silver. And it should give it that nice, clear tail light effect. But let me take these plastics off and see how it looks. All right, guys, so it should look something like this. The lens is kind of dirty right now. I gotta clean it up. I don't know how I feel about it, though. I don't know if it's throwing off the color, but like I said, it should look kind of like this. Like I said, this here, right, this top piece here, it's gonna be all silver. So it's gonna have like a silver border all the way around. So you can't see the glue once I put the glue back on. But kind of if I take this off, you can kind of tell like how chrome it is inside. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna probably paint this here silver, probably give it a little bit of contrast. Maybe this in the middle here, silver, so it's not so much chrome. But once I paint this silver, I'll overlay this again before I glue it on and put at least one side on with the trunk closed just to see how it looks. So far, it's looking kind of kind of decent. One of my lenses actually is cracked. The middle one is because I took it off a long time ago and then I had it put away somewhere where something got in the way and crushed it. But that's all I have for now. Trying to have this finished by Friday, so I don't have another middle one to put on there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, get them all prepped up for paint, and before I glue them, like I said, I'll show you a nice little video of them. Alright guys, so I got them both open. Like I showed in the last clip. I got them both open. Like I said, this piece here, I'm gonna try to do it one hand. But these pieces here, the other side came out kind of in pieces, as you can tell. But it has a little dab of glue right there. I just slowly pried right here and it just came off. Like so. In pieces, but it comes off. You see those marks right there? Basically is glued on there. Same thing as this top piece. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these off and go get some silver paint, and then I'll be back to finish the trimming off of it. And also I gotta get some glue. But we'll be back once we get all this cleaned up. All right guys, we got the paint and we got the silicone. Went with the clear one. This is the same one I used on my wheels, so it should work. I think I'm gonna have to do the inside, but I'm just gonna peel just one side off just to see. Once it dries, obviously. All right, guys, I went ahead and did just one of them. On this one, I didn't paint the inside. It's still red. You can kind of tell, but it's not nothing crazy. I think I'm just gonna leave them like that. It's kind of how it looks. This is how it's gonna look on the car. Silver trim, chrome inside. I can kind of see the red a little bit, it reflects. I might paint it, I might not, I don't know yet. It's a lot of work to just tape these up, so let me go ahead and get started on all the other ones. All right guys, so these are the tail lights. Like I said in the last clip, I was gonna let them dry, fully dry in the morning. They're pretty dry now, I checked them. I went ahead and installed them off camera, obviously, but this is how they look, man. What do you guys think? Let me know. Looks different, definitely.
It looked fire.
Definitely different from what I had. I kind of like it though.
It looked dope. Lines with the wheels. Like if you see it on the side right there.
You see a side profile.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can get used to it. It's quieter than your phone. Recorded?
Yeah, we got it.
Well, yeah, guys, that's gonna conclude today's video of my clear tails. One of one, I think. I don't know how people did it, but it was a little how-to. Hopefully it's instructional enough to where you guys can see how I ended up doing that. But like I said, guys, if you guys like the video just a little bit, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for all the love that you guys been showing the channel. It's been blowing up little by little. We want to keep the videos going, but we need your guys' help to keep to keep sharing and to keep the video going and all that. But like I said, guys, again, thank you. And like always, thanks for watching. Catch us in the next one.